This is a presentation about the restoration of the true purpose and historical use of Honomanū, which was a land of abundant wetland taro patches. The Hui Aloha Aina of Honomanū started this project in January of 2019. Here is a photo of the farm entrance at that time. This is an angle of the farm from the sky. You can see the large clump of hau and the large amount of cane grass behind it. Our first task was finding the water. Honomanū and Punalau are the two streams in the valley of Honomanū. Punalau is sometimes referred to as Kolea because Kolea is the larger tributary stream located above Punalau and feeds Punalau. The majority of our water for the taro patches are coming from Punalau stream. There is no flow of water in Honomanū stream. There is only flow in Honomanū stream during periods of heavy rain, but if there is no rain, there is no stream flow because ANB Inc. and Mahipono LLC are taking and sending that water to plant and grow food and trees in Kahalui, Hali'imaile, Pukalani, and Pu'unene. The hardest work in the effort to restore taro patches is removing the hau. We had to use chainsaws and hand carry the pieces away. We were cutting hau for about 3 months straight. Once the hau was removed, it was easier to see where the natural and rightful flow of the auwai belongs. We had the help of a cow with eating down the cane grass so we could start digging the auwai. It took us 2 months to cut and dig the first auwai. We followed the path of the water and opened it up along the line of sitting water. We built this auwai with water from the head of Punalau stream that is spilling over and out onto the flat. We found a substantial sitting pool of this overflow of surface water in one area and cut the auwai from the mulivai to that source of pooling water. It's very important to dig the auwai at a grade with a slope and not dig it too deep in certain areas. You want to make sure that the water is able to flow naturally and that the water doesn't pool up in one area. After we opened the first auwai, the neke fern spontaneously grew alongside the auwai. The neke fern is a type of indigenous fern to Hawaii. Removing the grass is the first step to opening up a taro patch. There are many layers of cane grass roots and therefore lots of cutting to be done. If you cut around a section and then pull it backwards, you can roll the grass much like you would a carpet. We built the first taro patch in our 6th month of restoration, approximately June 2019. We used the hau branches that we cut to build up the banks around the taro patch. We were so happy to see the return of water into this first lo'i. This was the first lo'i rebuilt in over 70 years. In the olden times, this valley was filled with many lo'i, but after the tsunami in 1946, people started to leave this valley and the lo'i went dormant, and the grass and hau and all kinds of other trees took over. Here is the first lo'i filled with water. You can see the pile of hau pieces that were removed. Here is the waterway that returns the water to the ocean, which flows from the lo'i to the mulivai. In our 8th month of restoration work, we built the second taro patch. Here is the huli that was planted in these first few patches. It was the Maui Lehua variety. We gathered rocks to build an ahu in our 9th month of restoration work. Here is the start of the build of that ahu. Here is the ahu that we built for Honomanū Ahu Pua'a, to establish our intentions and attempt to restore this land, to return the food and the people, and to restore the wealth of this legendary place. Here's a photo taken by satellite from the sky. It shows the farm in the year 2020. It is a testament to how much can be accomplished by a small group of land stewards in just a year's time. Here's a map that shows the two streams in Honomanū Valley, the Punalau stream and the Honomanū stream. There is more water flow in Punalau stream. Punalau stream is the one that is marked in red on this map. Here is the map that shows the Kuleana land parcels in the Ahupua'a of Honomanū. If you visit kipukadatabase.com, you can see the land titles from the Hawaiian Kingdom era. It also shows the new land titles called TMKs, tax map key numbers, that were issued by the state of Hawaii. Here is a photo of Honomanū Valley from the early 1900s. You can see the large amount of lo'i and the houses. Back in the day, Honomanū Ahupua'a had a large population of people. The valley is so big, so there was lots of land to grow food. If there's lots of food, it can support the tenancy of a lot of people. But in order to grow a lot of food, you need the water. Here are some photos of the farm today. There are 6 wetland taro patches, 6 dryland taro patches. Lots of other food is growing. Bananas, papayas, sugarcane, tea leaves, sweet potato, and all kinds of plants and trees. Our goal with this restoration project is to demonstrate how to return water to the streams who have lost their flow, to increase Hawaiian food security, and inspire the interest in farming as a profession.